The greater of two consecutive numbers is 11 more than half the lesser. Determine the lesser. Okay, so two consecutive numbers. So when I see problems like this, the first thing I think of is just two consecutive numbers. So like 1 and 2. Those are consecutive numbers. And I have to think of this as a singular variable because I need to be able to solve it. And I can only solve something if I'm only having to solve for one variable. So 1 equals x, and that means 2 is going to be x plus 1. Because if they're consecutive, if I add 1 to the original number, it's the number after that. Okay, so this says the greater, so that would be x plus 1, of two consecutive numbers is 11 more than half the lesser. So x plus 1 is 11 more than half the lesser. So that means if I subtracted 11, it would equal the lesser. So minus 11 equals, and half the lesser, so half. X divided by 2 is a half. Okay, so here we go. So x, 1 minus 11 is negative 10. So x minus 10 equals x divided by 2. Now, I'm stuck with a fraction, and I can't solve this with a fraction. So I've got to eliminate this fraction. In order to eliminate this fraction, I need to turn this into something that is whole. And to do that, I have to multiply both sides of my equation by 2. So 2x minus 20 equals x. Okay. All I did was multiply by 2, so it's the same proportion. So now I'm going to add 20 to both sides. So 2x equals x plus 20. Subtract x from both sides. X equals 10. Or sorry, not x equals 10. I'm silly. X equals 20. Okay. So the greater of two consecutive numbers, so x is the first number, so that means the other number is 21. So the greater of two consecutive numbers is 21, is 11 more than half the lesser. So if I divide 20 in half, I get 10, and 21 is 11 more than 10. All right.